Today we're making one of the most iconic East Indian breads, Fugias. Hi, you're with Wendy and Shannon. These are soft, fluffy, golden pillows of joy that just melt in your mouth. Now let's get started. We're going to start by waking up the yeast. So in a small bowl, we're going to mix 1/4 cup of lukewarm water with 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 1/4 teaspoon of active dry yeast. Now let's give it a quick stir, cover it up and set it aside for about 10 minutes for the yeast to do its magic. Now let's start working on the batter. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to add 4 cups or 500 grams of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's give that a quick whisk so that all get well blended. We're going to add 1 large egg and now we're going to toss in 2 tablespoons of butter, or you could substitute with ghee or oil. And using our favorite kitchen tools, our clean fingers, we're going to work that egg and butter into the flour till it gets well absorbed. Now that the yeast has got enough time to get activated, we're going to pour it into the flour mixture. And once again, using our fingers, we're going to blend it into the flour. Now we're slowly going to add in about 1 1/2 cups of lukewarm water. But we're not going to dump it in all at one time. We're going to add it in gradually depending upon how the flour absorbs the water. What we're looking for here is a sticky, stretchy dough. Now it's time to roll your sleeves up and get ready for some workout. We're going to mix the dough with our hands and occasionally we're going to beat it up, and you can also use a wooden spoon to do this. And you're going to continue mixing it and beating it for about 10 minutes until it's smooth, elastic and glossy. Now we're going to cover the bowl with a plastic wrap and we're going to place it in our oven, which is off, but we're going to switch the light on and we're going to leave it there to rest for about 1 hour, by which time the dough should double in size. Now it's time for round 2. Now we're going to dip our hand in a little water and then we're going to do a stretch and a fold. And we're going to keep turning the bowl around till we have stretched and folded the entire dough. Now let's add 1 tablespoon of warm water and start beating it up once again for another 5 minutes. This step is magic. It gives the Fugias their famous chewy, airy texture. It's time to cover up the bowl once again with the plastic wrap for about 30 minutes, by which time the dough should double in size once again. During the last few minutes of the rise, we're going to start heating up the oil. And if you find bubbles rising up to the top, it's go time. And now the fun part, shaping the Fugias. Now you're going to wet one hand in the water, knock the dough down, and with the same hand, you're going to grab some of the dough and squeeze it between your thumb and your forefinger so that a little ball pops up. Now if you're using the spoon, you're going to wet the spoon and scoop out that little ball and then gently put it into the hot oil. You're going to continue doing this till you have a few of the Fugias floating in the oil. And now that we have enough Fugias in the pot, we're going to use the spider strainer and we're going to gently move them around. This is going to help them cook evenly and also get a nice golden color all around. Once they're all fried and golden, we're going to pick them up with the spider strainer, drain off the excess oil, and then toss them into the bowl. And we're going to keep doing this till we fried up all the Fugias. And alternatively, instead of the spoon, you could use your hand to shape the Fugia. Make sure to dip it in water every time before picking out that little ball of dough. These Fugias are crispy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and they're best enjoyed warm. You'll be hooked from the very first bite. Oh my goodness, look at that. And now it's time to give the Fugias a taste. But before we do that, if you're new to our channel and haven't subscribed already, but love to try out recipes that turn out right every time, then go ahead, press that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Now let's give the Fugias a taste. Wow, I'm really excited. These are so soft and look at that texture inside. Absolutely amazing. Now let's give this a bite. Wow, these Fugais are so fluffy and soft, and they have that little bit of chewiness and just melt in your mouth. Now, these Fugais are excellent to have with a meal. You can enjoy them with sorpatel, vindaloo, and if you want to enjoy them with tea, just add a little bit more sugar to them, and they will be perfect as a tea time snack. I hope you give this recipe a try, so don't forget to hop onto our website withwendyandshannon.com for the full written recipe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.